guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please like and subscribe down below. So today we are talking all things keto. So like I mentioned before, I have lost weight on keto. I've committed since September and it is now January. I have lost 45 pounds without working out, and I've been obviously sharing my skinny body with Facebook, and I have a lot of Facebook friends that are like, girl, what you doing? Like, you look good. Like, what are your tips? What is keto? What is this? What? Help us. So I decided to do a video. I have 5 tips for you guys on how to start keto. My first tip is to educate yourself. Educate yourself on the diet, educate yourself on what kind of process your body's going to be going through, what it is, why it's good for you, why it's the best option for you. And let me just say, if you research it and figure out, not for me, that's fine, because we all, like, what works for me is not going to work for you, and that's okay. So you need to figure out and research and just make sure that keto is something that you can do and something that you are committed to do. My second tip is to prep. So prep as much as you can. I completely, like, scratch that. I decided to do keto a month before I actually did keto. Like, I researched, educated myself, I prepped, tried to see, hey, what are keto-friendly foods? What are keto-friendly foods that I like to eat? What kind of meals can I make out of them? What kind of meals do I love that I can just make keto? And I prepped and I had an idea of what I needed to buy. So once I knew that, I completely cleaned out my pantry. Bye carbs, bye all the pasta in my pantry, which was super sad. But I survived. I gave all my food away to, like, my family. I didn't throw it out, y'all. Like, we don't do that in this house. We don't throw out food. So I dispersed my food in my pantry, all my carb food, to my family, and I, researched what I need to eat. Almond flour, stevia. Like, I bought all that stuff so that I would have it and not regret not having it. So once I did all that stuff, once again, keto can be very overwhelming because it's the complete opposite of what we are told to do and what we're used to. So, I was very overwhelmed. Like, I was like, what the heck is a macro? Because when you first start, you don't know. Like, you're like, how do I get all this food? How do I, like, not eat carbs? There's carbs in everything. Like, how do I do this? Like, how can this even be sustainable? So once I decided that I was just going to keep it simple. Like, I'm not following my macros. I'm just going to eat less than 20 net carbs. Excuse me. I'm so ladylike. I'm going to cut that out. I just kept it under 20 net carbs. I increased my fat as much as I could. And I just listened to my body. So my third tip for you guys, keep it simple. Do not make keto hard, because if you do, and if you are extreme about it, you won't stick to it. So do what works for your body, and then, later on in your keto journey, if you decide, hey, I want to start following macros, like, I'm hitting a plateau, I've lost like 50 pounds and I want to lose more weight, go ahead, and by then you kind of already know, like, what you can eat, what you can't eat, and just actually following macros is just going to be one little step instead of it feeling like a big thing when you first start. So far we have educate yourself, know what you're doing to your body, prep, get rid of all the stuff you can't eat, and get all the stuff that you can, and keep it simple. Do not overwhelm yourself, because if you overwhelm yourself, then it will be a diet that you cannot sustain. My fourth tip for you guys is to just do it. So I was scared because I was like, oh my God, I can't eat fat. That's gonna make me fat. But y'all, I was already like at my heaviest, and at that point I was like, your girl ain't got nothing to lose. So I'm just gonna try it. If I don't lose, if I gain weight or whatever, then I'll just stop. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm already struggling with my weight. Um, so I did it. Obviously, I'm still doing it almost 18 weeks later and 45 pounds down. My final tip for y'all, my final tip would probably be to commit to it. Keto is not a fad diet. It is not something that you can just do for a week and think you're gonna lose 30 pounds and look bomb.com. I mean, you may lose 5. You may lose a big amount of weight for a week, but if you want to continue to lose weight and get the benefits of keto, why people start keto, like the energy, running off of less sleep and all that stuff, like, and just feeling absolutely freaking amazing, you have to commit. Like, you just have to commit. I wanted to quit when I first started. Like, I lost the water weight and I was like, yes. And then week 2 or 3 came by and I was like, I'm not losing anything. Like, I can do this by eating healthy carbs. Like, this is pointless to me. But one of my coworkers was already doing it and she was very successful with the keto diet. And she said, girl, get fat adapted and then make a decision whether you want to keep going or if you want to stop. And I said, all right, that's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna get fat adapted. I did, and 18 weeks later, I'm still doing it. So just commit, y'all. Okay, so I'm running out of time on my SD card. So those are my tips for keto. I cannot wait to make my next video. Can't wait to drop one for y'all. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey guys, I am back because I was watching the video that I just filmed, and for my 5 tips for starting keto, and I realized that these tips don't only work for keto. If you are thinking about completely changing your life and eating better and changing your diet, my 5 tips will also help with that. You don't have to do keto to listen to what I have to say. Because my tips are pretty universal. My first tip was to educate yourself. Even if you're not doing the ketogenic diet, educate yourself on whatever you're gonna do. Prep for it. Keep it simple. Don't make it difficult for yourself. You want to be successful. You want to achieve your goals, and that's gonna take time, and keeping it simple is going to help with that because you are going to be able to maintain your goals and fit it into your current lifestyle. Also, what else did I say? I said, just do it. I'm like freaking Nike over here. Just do it. And commit to it. Like, there's no diet out there, like quick fix. There's no quick fix. I feel like if you want to be successful in losing weight, because it's not easy, it's hard. Like, people see the after photos, but don't actually know what goes into it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of saying no to things that you want to say yes to. It's sacrifice. And for anybody that can do that, they're extremely strong, because losing weight is not easy. And if it was easy, everybody would do it. So regardless of whether you're doing keto or not, the 5 tips that I have provided today will help anybody who's thinking about, losing weight, and even maybe something else, like in life. It could just be good life advice. Want to take it easy, take it slow, keep it simple, and make sure that it's something that you can do long term, because you are not going to get quick lasting results. Like, we live in a time where that's all we want. We want, like, oh my god, I ate a carrot. Why am I not 40 pounds lighter? Like, rude. You're rude, carrot. And and it's like, rude, carrot. No, it's sacrifice. It takes time, and it's okay. And it's okay that it's not easy. It's okay that it's hard to say no. Like, there's been plenty of times where, like, it's been hard for me, but I've just committed, and I see the bigger picture, and I know what my end goal is. So if you are out there and you want to change your life, you can, no matter what it is.